Good evening, viewers. This is D. Bharatreport. I'm Srichal. Daily news in 3 to 5 minutes. Let's begin, viewers. Before I start, I request each and every one of you watching this to do subscribe, hit the bell icon, and support the youngest team in Indian journalism. No noise, only news. Let's begin. Viewers, yesterday night, when I just completed the news, I had the editing team working on the news. There came a news which I said needs to be checked again. And that news was about Jagdeepdhankar. He resigned from being a vice president, and this news had to be rechecked. Well, that's what I said, because I didn't believe when it was said at first. Before we go through the news, let's understand what happened, what went wrong, all these things. Let's understand it and then go to the next news, viewers. December of 2024, I think you will remember that just before 6 months from now, opposition had moved an impeachment motion, first time in Indian parliament, on the same person called Jagdeepdhankar. And today he has resigned. The motion was rejected by deputy chairman. How did that distrust between the opposition and Dhankar come to a certain extent after 6 months, where there's a so-called claim that there's a distrust between Dhankar and the trustee members? How did this change in the last 6 months is what we are going to discuss. What happened? Sources and reports say that the impeachment of the judge, that is Justice Yashwant Verma, under the cash stash recover from his home, which had been reported, Dhankar announced opposition's motion to remove the judge. But he didn't inform this to the government, according to few sources. This set an alarm bell in the NDA camp. Government sources and news channels reported the NDA MPs were not happy and had an opinion that they would have also signed if vice president had informed them. Government had planned for motion on judge impeachment in Lok Sabha. And remember, going politically, it becomes quite important for a motion to be introduced in Lok Sabha than in Rajyasabha, speaking in a political aspect. What followed was a Delhi-style political damage control. Top ministers rushed to PM Prime Minister Modi. Urgent meetings between the MPs. MPs briefed them, and then what happened next was a closed door talks. So all these led to resignation, is what the news channels tell us, the news reports tell us. The constitution doesn't have a provision of an acting vice president, but instead deputy chairman would be the acting chairperson of Rajya Sabha. Harivansh Narayan Singh would be the deputy chairman until the next vice president is elected, and vice president is elected through the MP, so it goes on. So this is in the secret ballot system, as we know, viewers. Now my point is quite clear in this. How I analyze this is Jagdeepdhankar's resignation because of health issue cannot be a only reason for it, because he has spoken in the parliament for the whole day. He has had meetings. He has had quite a lot of meetings, yesterday 2 meetings. And also people usually who tend to give these reasons say that they are going to resign before 1 month, so that all the procedures are done before the parliament session starts. So I feel this is not a sudden, this is not something which is about the health. Health could be a factor, but not just health, is my point. Now going to the next issue, viewers. Bihar voter list trimmed by 52 lakh by election commission. Amid opposition concerns about a chunk of voters being left out that led to a massive row and court case, the poll body has assured that there will be time to tweak the list to include anyone who needed to be included. Amit Shah meets Om Birla, Lok Sabha Speaker. Amit move on motion for removing Justice Verma. Senior government ministers met Birla at his office in the Parliament complex on Monday, hours after a notice was submitted to the Speaker. Dhankar's resignation will force a rethink in BJP on Nitishkumar, says Tejasvi. Kisan Putra denied farewell. Congress questions Jagdeepdhankar's abrupt resignation, slams PM Modi. But this point needs to be understood, viewers. The same Congress had mimicked, the same opposition, not the Congress, had mimicked him. And Rahul Gandhi took a video of it. So politics is such a thing, viewers. Air India says completed inspection of fuel switch locking system in Boeing fleet, no issues found. Army gets first batch of Apache helicopters from US. Looking at the business news, viewers, Sensex fell by 13 points, reached 82,186 points. Nifty fell by 29 points, reached 25,060 points. Gold price, 24 karat gold raised by 612 rupees, reached 99,508 rupees. 22 karat gold raised by 560 rupees, reached 91,150 rupees. Thanks a lot for watching me. Until the next time, I meet you all. Signing off, Srichal. Thank you.